Hi, this is Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks here bringing you another crochet tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be continuing on with the letter bobble stitch series. Today we'll be crocheting the letter U, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to complete that. Also, if you would like to see more from me, you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll also put the link down to my Etsy shop in the description box below. Let's start with the materials. You'll need a size 4 worsted weight yarn. In this video, I'll be using Red Heart Super Saver in the color Orchid. You'll need a 6mm crochet hook, scissors, and a tapestry needle. Okay, so we're going to start, and I've already started on my first 3 rows. If you would like to know how to start out the beginning of this project, I'll put a link in the description box below. So again, I've already done my first 3 rows, and here's the example that we'll be working with. We'll be starting here on row 4. So you're going to single crochet into the first 6 stitches, bobble in 7, single in 8, bobble in 9, single in 10, bobble in 11, and then single crochet out in those last stitches. Okay, so again, this is the start of row 4 for me. So I'm going to single crochet into the first 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now I'm going to bobble. Let me make sure you all can see this. And now I'm going to bobble stitch into the 7th stitch space. So I'm going to yarn over, insert into the 7th stitch space, yarn over, pull up. I should have 3 on my hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. And now we're going to keep repeating this again until we have 5 loops on our hook for this bobble stitch. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. We have 3. And we're going to keep doing that over and over until we have 5 loops on that hook. I have 4, do that one more time. Okay, and now that I have 5 loops on my hook, I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 5. And now I'm going to single crochet into the next stitch. Grab some more yarn, I'm running out. Okay, and now we're going to bobble into the next stitch. So again, insert hook, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. And you keep repeating this until you have, again, 5 loops on your hook. That's 3 for me, 4, and 5. And now we yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now we single crochet into the stitch. And now we're going to do our 3rd and final bobble stitch for this. So we're yarning over, pulling through, yarning over, pulling up, yarning over, pulling through those first 2 loops only. And we keep repeating that again until we have 5 loops on our hook. Okay, and now that's the last bobble stitch of this row. So now you're going to bobble stitch in the next stitches from 12 all the way into your 17th stitch. And so we're going to do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And now at this point, you're going to chain 1. And again, chain 1s in this pattern do not count as a stitch. You're going to single crochet all the way back across row 5. And then you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and I'll meet you back at row 6. Okay, I've already chained 1 and turned my work, and I'm here on row 6. And in the pattern, we're going to start here. We're going to single crochet into the first 5, bobble into 6, single crochet into the next 5 stitches, bobble stitch in the 12th stitch, and then single crochet out into those last 5 stitches. Okay, so again, I'm here on row 6. I've already chained 1, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So I'm going to single crochet into those first 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I'm going to bobble into the 6th stitch space, yarn over, insert yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only, and keep repeating that until you have 5 loops on your hook. One more time, yarn over and pull through all 5. And now I'm going to single crochet into the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I'm going to bobble stitch into the 12 stitch space, yarning over and pulling through those, first 2 loops only until you get 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, now in order to finish out this row, you're just going to single crochet out into those last 5 stitches, chain 1, turn your work, and then make sure that you single crochet all the way across row 7, being sure that you still have those 17 stitches. And be sure to chain 1 and turn your work. So at this point, I'm not sure if you all noticed, but the pattern essentially repeats. And again, we've just done row 6. So for rows 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16, they're essentially repeats of row 6. So I'll be sure to put something on the screen in order for you to better follow along. But at this point, through rows 8 through 16, they're going to be repeat rows of row 6. And all of the odd number rows, you're just going to single crochet all the way across, being sure that you still end up with your 17 stitches. Be sure to chain 1, and the chain 1 again does not count as a stitch in this pattern. So again, for the even number rows, you're going to repeat row 6, which is single crochet into the first 5, bobble into 6, single crochet in between in those 5 stitches, bobble in 12, single crochet out into those last 5 stitches. And then for all of the odd number rows, you're going to single crochet all the way across, again being sure that you end up with 17 stitches. And I'll be sure to put something on the screen so that you're able to easily follow along. And after row 16, for the last 3 rows, row 17 through 19, you're just going to single crochet across in all of those rows, again making sure that you have those 17 stitches at the end. And at the end of row 19, you'll just chain 1, cut your yarn, and then weave in your ends. And I'll be sure to put a link in the description box below on how to weave in your ends. So essentially, this is it, the letter U. Well, this concludes today's tutorial. Hopefully you are able to easily follow along with the pattern given in order to make your bobble stitch letter U. And again, I'm Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if there's anything you would like to see from me in the future, let me know. And in the meantime, see you soon.